What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy J-Narc, and today's video we are rebuilding the Patriots as we had a request from one of our subscribers at Lurzy, and we're gonna see if we could replicate their success. They're currently #1 in the AFC after beating the Bills on Monday night and Ravens taking a L because they wanted to go for 2.
What a decision this is. The game hinges on one play. Jackson flings it. Andrews can't get to it. Could not reel it in. Incomplete.
Yeah, as you guys saw, Mark Andrews dropped the ball, so that was pretty tough. But let's see, with the current updates to the roster, to Madden, let's see what the overalls are looking like. So Mac Jones 76 overall. I think that's a little bit too low, I'd say. I think that's a bit too low, but nonetheless, I think it'll still be fine. What is going on here with the offensive line? What is this? We got Trent Brown starting at left, Isaiah Wynn as a backup, Michael Onwenu as a guard. What is going on? We have a lot of movements going on here. I guess it's okay. I guess so. Defense is actually playing really well. Like, everyone's playing really nicely. Chase Winovich is a backup, so I guess that's that. They're missing corners though. They only have J.C. Jackson. I guess they only have J.C. Jackson. But Matthew Judon and all these guys are playing really well. And I'm not going to touch anything to the team. So we're going to leave that as it is. And we're going to sim to the playoffs and see if we can make it. I'd hope we. All right, so we went 8-9, won our division. What's out? So that means the division went bad. So nonetheless, we made the playoffs. So obviously, people weren't thinking we would make it because, you know, Belichick got a rookie QB, but that's fine. We could do it. So we made the playoffs. We're facing the 12-5 Bengals, who didn't win their division. Let's see how everyone did statistically in the league. Kyle Duggar had 7 picks, so that's really good to see. So he was balling out, of course. Offense was 24th. They kind of disrespected Mac Jones a little bit, but not too bad. Defense was 14th. Mac Jones, 31 touchdowns, 14 picks. Not too bad for rookie. Rushing, Damian Harris had 1,000 yards, 5 TDs. Ramondre Stevenson did pretty well backing him up too. Receivers did really nice. No one went over 1,000 yards, but everyone did really good. Defense, Matthew Judon, 11.5 sacks. Kyle Van Noy led the team in tackles, had 4.5 sacks as well. Dietrich Wise at 7 sacks. A good amount of sacks for the defense. A lot of interceptions for our defense as well. So this should be interesting how this pans out. I feel like I'm gonna take a look at the offense and the defense, see what the overalls are looking like before we get into it. So what happened to Trent Brown? So it looks like Trent Brown probably got injured because he's not here. Okay. Tight ends are good. Mac Jones is down 80. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. Okay, not too bad. Defense is actually looking. Look at the front seven. The front seven's looking nice. They are looking nice. But what happened to Trent Brown? He was like our big boy that we're supposed to have for the playoffs. He has no injury. Can we bring him back? No, we can't. He's done. James White's done. A lot of these guys are done. Okay. I guess Trent Brown is out, whatever the issue may be. But we're facing the Bengals in the playoffs. Let's see if we can get a dub. Gillette Stadium. We actually ended up losing by 2, which is obviously not realistic. Madden simulation, you guys know how it is. So we're going to do 1 year of a rebuild. There's 1 year after, you know, see what we can do. So let's see if Mac Jones made the Pro Bowl. Let's see if he snuck into there. That'd be nice to see. So view Pro Bowl roster: Packers, Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Mac Jones did not make it, but they gave it to Trevor Lawrence. Okay. Shaq Mason made it. Michael Onwenu made it playing right tackle. Wow. So that's a head scratcher. If Michael Onwenu could play right tackle that well, and he was a Pro Bowler, that means we don't need Trent Brown. It means we can trade someone. So that's actually really nice. Matthew Judon made the Pro Bowl. We had Kyle Duggar made it, of course, and that's just about it. So maybe we can trade someone away. We'll make some moves. Who knows? But let's pass the Pro Bowl week, go past the Super Bowl, as it's Packers Chiefs. Winner of that went to the Chiefs. They ended up winning 24-19. Melvin Ingram won Super Bowl MVP. Brady won all the awards. Zach Wilson won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Okay. Patrick Surtain won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, reasonable. So now we have to re-sign some players. I feel like Devin McCourty probably retired, which sucks. Nothing we can do about that. He was gonna leave regardless, but let's see. We got Devin McCourty wants 1 year, 10 mil. I'm gonna do it because he's a veteran and I think he deserves that one last hoorah with us. So let's see if he will take 12 million. So we got Devin McCourty back. We got J.C. Jackson, one of our top corners, and he's about what? He's 26, and he led the league in interceptions. He's leading the league, or he's second in interceptions this year. So Dante Hightower we're gonna let walk. Trent Brown at right tackle, we're gonna let him go because we have Michael Wynn who's playing really, really well. Adrian Phillips did nice as a backup for us, but he wants to play for a new team, so we're gonna lose out on him. Juwan Bentley in the middle will be a guy we need to keep. He's only 26, so he'll definitely be handy for us. Got Jacoby Myers, who didn't really do too much, so I'm not going to re-sign him. James White, not going to re-sign. Our left guard, though, Ted Cars, he's 29 years old. Definitely helped us out with the pass protection, so we're going to get him back. Nick Folk, we're going to let go. We got Jelani Tavai here. Here was someone we could keep for depth, I'd say. Behind Juwan Bentley, should be pretty good. And the rest of these guys, we're just going to let go and rebuild. So we have about 4 million available. Okay, so we're gonna have to see what moves we can make to try to like make some cap room available. And Jonathan Jones will be back, so we have him. Kendrick Bourne is about 7 million. He's only 27 though. He's not gonna be too bad for us, but 7 mil for a receiver is kind of like expensive. We got Nelson Aguilar, who we could definitely move on from. Yeah, we can either trade or move on from Nelson Aguilar. Yeah, I think that might be the move we'll do. Move on from Nelson Aguilar because he's about 17 million. He didn't really do too much, and we could also draft the receiver depending on if we have picks. So let's see what we could go for. Maybe work on our D line possibly. So we got Nelson Aguilar, who we're gonna move. See if there's any team that would be green for him. Okay, so we got the Jaguars, who would be green for him. We want a. Okay, obviously not a quarterback. We have Mac Jones. Running back, we're good there. Tight end, we're good. Offensive line, their offensive line sucks. Left end, Devon Smoot. Devon Smoot doesn't fit our scheme, that's what sucks. Right end, outside linebackers, middles. If we were to take Miles Jack, that'd be insane. Miles Jack would be, I feel like, would be a good pickup for this defense. Fast middle linebacker, give them a third and Nelson Aguilar. Nah, but they're not willing to give up too much for him. I don't know, maybe before we cut Nelson Aguilar, let's see if there's any what's it called? Well, what free agents are actually available. I think we definitely need a receiver though. Devontae Adams. Sheesh. We got some old. These guys are getting old, but they'll be okay. Quarterback, we have Mac Jones. We're chilling there. Running back, it's a little iffy. Fullback, let's give a deal to Patrick Ricard. Just so we have that fullback situated. Tight ends, I'm not worried about. Offensive line is actually pretty solid. So left end would probably be our move, but we could rebuild that through the draft, so I'm not really too stressed out. And we run a 3-4, so we only need one of them. Matthew Judon is good at where he's at. Middle linebacker, we could try to sign like Chris Barnes, but we already have Juwan Bentley, so there's no point. So I guess right outside linebacker would really be like where we should target. We have no kickers either. Okay, so we need a kicker. So okay, so I guess we'll I don't know. I feel like we could trade Nelson Aguilar away for a linebacker, perhaps like a right outside linebacker. And he's taking a huge cap. Let's see. We're looking for a right outside linebacker because Kyle Van Noy's old. We're looking for a dude who could perform just like Von Miller, so we get Chandler Jones. Calvin Noy did nice though, leading the team in tackles and stuff, so he wasn't too bad for us actually. But just trying to see if we could find someone. Preston Smith, but he'd be a 12.5 million cap hit. I don't think that'd be worth it. Odafe away would be nice. Okay, I didn't expect that to go through. I think that's a stain, but I did not expect that to go through. So don't hate on me, guys. I didn't know that was gonna go through. But okay, so we got Odafe away, and then we're gonna have Josh Uche come back from injury, and then Calvin Noy. We're going to see what we could get for getting rid of him. Yeah, get about like 3 million. So maybe we could trade for like a receiver. Maybe trade for a receiver or D end. Let's see, trade center. Yeah, trade Calvin away for like a left end. That could possibly work or potentially work, you know. Calvin Noy has, let's see if he has any interest anywhere. So no one's really feeling him. We're just looking for a left end. A left end that could fit our scheme, that's not too old. Tyquan Lewis signed with the Chargers. He's 27. Let's see if there's Emmanuel Ogba. Let's go to Emmanuel Ogba. He always has good luck with him. I always have good luck with Emmanuel Ogba. So maybe we give them a third and Van Noy for Emmanuel Ogba. We send Van Noy back to the Dolphins. He's probably like, dude, y'all must hate me. But cool, he's got Emmanuel Ogba. That's nice. So we still need to pick up the receiver, but for right now, we're doing all right. We're gonna get a kicker. We're gonna get a kicker for sure. We're gonna get Young Huku. Get him. And then receiver would be nice to get like a good number one. That would like make it hard for everyone in the league. I feel like Chris Godwin would be that guy, or Devontae Adams. But I'm gonna try Chris Godwin. Oh, he has a red beam on his head. Okay. Means he's elite. Oh, we don't have enough salary to go after him. Okay, that kind of sucks. But Juju Smith-Schuster, you know, he could be an interesting pickup for this team. He could be very interesting. He's coming off from an injury too. So Juju Smith on the Patriots could do really solid actually. So yeah, so let's see how that goes. Advance to next week, see if we get those two guys. So we got Young Huku, the kicker. Juju Smith and our fullback. So that's good. We got that position settled. And now, I guess we'll just go into the draft. So let's head into that. We have the 19th pick in the draft. They say we need like a free safety. So I guess we'll just draft the backup to Devin McCourty, his future. Obviously, there's no one good here. Might as well go to guard then at that point. B in plaque, C run block. You know, depth at the offensive line. Why not? Dan Goldsberry, left guard. Perfect. Ted Karras goes down. Then, you know, we'll be solid. So that's our pick for the draft. So now let's advance. Alright, so now let's look at the draft recap. So we got our backup safety. He's a 73. Got a receiver, more safeties, D-tackle corner, receiver, left outside linebacker. Not too bad. And so now in the second year of this rebuild, that's where we're going to end it as well. We're going to see if, and we also got some guys coming back from injury too. So we have an 85 offense, 83 defense. We should actually win the division with ease instead of going 8-9. We should have a positive season. And actually, the Patriots have 8 wins this season, so that'd be interesting if they just finished off with 8. But let's look at the let's show you guys the team what we're working with here. So offensively, offensive line is great. We have Isaiah Wynn, Ted Karras, David Andrews, solid offensive line all around. Got some backups. Tight ends are good. Receivers, picked up Juju Smith, so now we have a true number 1 receiver for Mac Jones. And we have Kendrick Bourne and N'Keal Harry still, so they should be okay. Running backs are pretty good. We got Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson. Quarterbacks, we just have Mac Jones and Jarrett Stidham. And then defense, what is this? We run a 3-4. We do run a 3-4. So we got Juwan Bentley and Jelani Tavai and Raekwon McMillan backing them up. And then we also have Odafe away and Matthew Judon. So they're going to be beasts, wreaking havoc. D-line, I'm not even worried about them. And then corners are actually looking really good too. So I think a move we could make here is we could maybe trade for another middle linebacker. Maybe give up like a third or something like that. Give up a third for a linebacker. Just so we have like, I want to feel safe at that position. We got Drew Tranquil. Just got to see what teams. I look at all the options. Devin White would be a steal. If we were able to get Devin White from them, give them a first straight up for Devin White. I wonder if this would go through. Oh, it did. So we picked up Devin White. That's perfect. That's awesome. So now we got Devin White. Now it's broken. Now we're literally just broken. Literally, we just about to just break the NFL now. Having Devin White on this defense. He's going to do very well. And then we're going to trade away our third for a backup, or fourth actually, for a backup safety. Just for Devin White. Just in case, Devin McCourty, just in case he gets injured or something. We have a backup. We're literally trading for someone's backup, so it shouldn't be too hard. I like Mike Edwards, though. Mike Edwards might be a steal. Hold on. He's 26. Let's see if we can get him for a round 4 straight up. Okay, maybe a third would work. Mike Edwards for a third. A third and a fifth of next year should work for Mike Edwards to be a backup. Perfect. So now we got that settled. Now it's looking really good. It's looking really good. So let me show you guys what the defense is looking like now as we made some moves. Bill Belichick was making some moves to make sure that we go off. But we got Devin White and Juwan Bentley. And we have Mike Edwards backing him up at safety for Devin McCourty. So we have a good team. This is a good team overall. So, Lersey, let's see if these guys could make the playoffs. All right, so we made the playoffs. We won the division, going 10-7. Perfect. One last hurrah. We're facing the Ravens, who we just lost to, actually 35-28. So, oof. Let's see if we could change our luck against them. But statistically, none of our guys are up here, as expected, because I guess statistically our offense was the worst. We had the worst offense in the league. We had the worst offense in the league, but top 3 defense. 30 touchdowns, 14 picks. Mac Jones got sacked 39 times. 1,000 yards for Damian Harris. What? I don't understand. How do we have a terrible offense? We went 10-7. Okay. But our defense was really nice. Devin White led the team in tackles, had a half a sack and 4 interceptions. Matthew Judon, 11 sacks. Christian Barmore, 6 sacks. Emmanuel Ogba, 5. A lot of good sacks from our defense. These guys played well. A lot of interceptions too, so that's really good to see. But we had a 32nd offense in the NFL, the worst offense in the league. That just doesn't make sense to me. That actually bothers me. But let's look at everyone's overalls before we sim and all that good stuff. So Quessenberry's good as a backup. Oh, when it was an 86 playing right tackle, so that's actually really cool to see. Hunter Henry's a 91. Juju's an 85. Mac Jones an 83. Running backs are doing really well. Defense, Devin White's an 88. Odafio is an 82. Matthew Judon, our sack leader, he's a beast. Christian Barmer's a beast. Emmanuel Ogba's a beast. J.C. Jackson's a beast. All right, everyone's a beast. Everyone's a beast, so we made the playoffs again. So we're playing the Ravens. Let's see if we can finally beat them. We just lost them in Week 18. Hopefully we can change our luck. We do. Let's go. Now we're facing the Bengals, who we lost to last year. All right, we have the top 3 defense in the league. All right, let's look at the stats. So they have the top offense. Their defense is really nice, but our defense is better than theirs because of our pass rush. But their offensive, damn, it's gonna be a tough game. They're good offensively and defensively. We were number 10 in sacks. They were 30th in sacks. They only had 16 takeaways. We were number 6. Okay, so our defense was nice. Oh, they had the number 1 offense. We have the number 32nd, but we have a top 3 defense. This is going to be a tough game. Joe Mixon's going to be someone to watch out for. But let's see if we could break hearts. Let's see if we can do it. We actually beat the Bengals. Wow. We actually beat the Bengals 24-14. So now we're in the conference championship against the Chiefs. Okay. So we beat a top 10 defense who had a great offense too. And we're facing Mahomes, who went 15-2, 91 overall offense, 84 overall defense. All right, so they have the #1 offense in passing points per game. Their defense was #2 in points per game. Their defense was crazy. Their offensive rank was #2. We just beat the #1 team, so not too worried about that. But their defense is ranked 5, so they have a better defense. Oh man, they're top 5 in both categories. Oof. The winner of this goes to the Super Bowl. Ooh. Oh, we lose by 3. That's crazy. How did we lose by 3? We lost by 3. That's insane. That's insane. We went against the top teams in NFL. That just means Bill Belichick is a great coach. Obviously, he's the greatest coach of all time, but that just goes to show he put up numbers against the top offenses and defenses in the league. So it didn't even matter that we finished 32nd. We were still able to score. That's insane. We didn't get what we wanted, like a Super Bowl berth, but that's amazing. Mac Wilson, again, did not make the Pro Bowl. We beat Joe Burrow. Oh, man, that's annoying. Receivers, none of our guys. Tight end, Hunter Henry, though. Offensive line, just Shaq Mason this time. Okay. Defense, Christian Barmore, Matthew Judon, amazing. Devin White didn't make it. They snubbed him. That's crazy. So we went all the way to conference championship, lost. Back to our pedigree stuff though, but damn, that's annoying. That is a tough one. Let's look at how those games went. For us. So postseason, we almost went all the way. Beat the Ravens, who beat us. Mac Jones threw a TD, had a 92 passer rating. Lamar Jackson didn't get sacked, but we didn't throw a touchdown, so our defense definitely caused pressure. Lamar Jackson was limited running the ball, and Damian Harris fumbled too, so I don't know how we won this game. Nelson Aguilar was on the Ravens. Jeez. He had his game against us, but we still won, though. We still won this game 24-20 against the Bengals, our rematch from last year. Mac Jones went off 2 touchdowns, only got sacked twice, but Joe Burrow threw 2 picks and got sacked once. Damian Harris did his thing running the ball. Our receivers did really well. So Logan Wilson and Ogunjobi sacked us twice. Odafe had a sack. But we also had 2 picks with our corners. Amazing. In the conference championship, a close game that we lost. Mac Jones played really well. 2 touchdowns, got sacked 3 times. While Patrick Mahomes threw 1 touchdown, got sacked twice. So our team played really well. I wonder how we lost this. Must have been time on the Melvin Ingram had 2 sacks. Devin White had a sack. Chris Jones had a sack. Joe Williams and Dietrich Wise had a sack or half a sack. So it was just close games overall. So I'm not even too mad. So it looks like the Patriots are in good hands with this team and a little bit more moves they can make. But we're going to leave it off at that, ladies and gents. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what else you want to see in the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Remember, you got to be a fiend to succeed. Peace.